welcome to Half the Battle. Remember when we first met John McClane?
Remember when we first met John McClane? Argyle picked him up from the plane and took him down the Nakatomi Tower.
He was a badass in Die Hards 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's all the movies he appeared in. There was no Die Hard 5.
I repeat, just so we're all clear, there was never a Die Hard 5.
And today, we're gonna see if John McClane would work in the G.I.Joe universe, thanks to my Patreon supporters. They voted between McClane, Rambo, and John Matrix on who would be the subject of today's video. Matrix got the fewest votes, so he's gone, but Rambo will be back in a future vote. So, could we see John McClane in G.I. Joe?
I'm gonna say no with a but or yes with an if. Let's delve in.
First of all, McClane has always been unwillingly thrust into action. He's never been one to volunteer.
I said there was no Die Hard 5.
So I don't see him signing up with the Joes willingly, especially since his own dealings with the military have been, less than pleasant. From having to take on a platoon of rogue soldiers to fighting a freaking F-35 jet. His view of the armed forces may be a bit reserved after all that. What I'm saying is, there might be some trust issues there. Secondly, there's really two different John McClanes.
Well, 3 if you count the one from the book Die Hard was based on. Oh yeah, Die Hard was a book adaptation.
However, since the main character of the book wasn't actually called John McClane, I can ignore it for the purpose of this video.
But yeah, 2 different John McClanes.
There's the one from Die Hard 1 and 2, a good cop who's a family man and has his life together. And the one from 3 and 4, who's an alcoholic screw-up whose family has left him and whose life has turned to crap. The first one wouldn't join G.I. Joe, and the second one the Joes wouldn't want. So no, I don't see this guy on the team. Unless, like in the Die Hard movies, he just ends up in a situation where he has to deal with the Joes and joins forces with them out of necessity.
That was your no with a but. Now here's your yes with an if.
Like I said, I don't see McClane as a member of the Joe team, but Cobra, however, would be the perfect opponents for him. Think about it. Sure, they are called a ruthless terrorist organization, but more often than not, they're just trying to steal crap and get money. Which happens to be the motif of the Die Hard movies. People that say they're terrorists, but it's just a ruse to steal crap. Cobra could fit that role nicely. It wouldn't be unbelievable to have McClane stumble into a Cobra plot, caught behind enemy lines as it were, and get help from a faithful comrade in arms, a member of the Joe team who could fulfill the role of Carl Winslow. Yes, I know it's a different character played by the same guy.
But it's totally Carl Winslow.
And the kid he shot was Urkel.
What? Too dark?
Urkel was the most despised child character on television before Joffrey Baratheon came about. Anyway, in this scenario, yes, John McClane would join the Joes, but only for one mission. A one-off crossover story would be great, even if it would be a rethread of the first Die Hard movie. But then again, so was Die Hard 2, so I have no complaints there.
As far as toys go, well, this one's easy as hell, thanks to Hasbro and G.I. Joe Retaliation.
We've got a Bruce Willis toy right here in Joe Colton. Just change his name and we're golden. Plus, thanks to Funko's reaction figures, you can totally play out your Fifth Element fanfiction too.
I love you, Corbin Dallas. I love you, Lilu. Mwah, 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 mwah. Ahem.
No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good!
In conclusion,
John McClane could work in the G.I. Joe universe for a one-off story, but not as a member of the Joe team. And the toy is there if you want it in the Retaliation line itself.
I'll see you next time, everybody. And hey, why not like, share, and subscribe if that's your thing. Lilu Dallas Multipass. Yes, I know that's not the character's real name.
I looked it up and screw trying to pronounce that.